Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing, review, and first time try on of the Feiyue Mid 1920 shoes, which are these two shoes right here. These are a pair of like Converse-like shoes that are more minimalist designed that you can get either on Feiyue's website or on Amazon for only $20. I recently purchased these because I was looking for a pair of sneakers that I could either use for work purposes or just generally walking around that's more minimalist inclined. So I came across these, saw the price at $20, and really thought, why not just try it out? And so what we'll do in this video is we'll go over the black model as well as the white model and the mid tops from the 1920s. Then in a separate video, I'm actually going to go over the low tops and their vegan model. As always, if you're interested in potentially purchasing these, I'll leave links in the description below. Okay, so these are the three pairs of Feiyue's that I purchased through Feiyue's website. I got these all for a total of $60, which is super affordable. The mid-top 1920s are going to be these two pairs. This is going to be the black, and this is going to be the white. I got each of these for $20. And then this is the vegan pair that I'm actually going to go in a separate video that I got for, I think it was like $17.50, but this is their low top. I ended up purchasing this through Feiyue's website because they actually offered free shipping on orders over $50, and they offer a lot of discounts, either 50% off or 25% off during different holidays. And so I decided to go through their website rather than Amazon. But currently on Amazon you can get these for $20 as well. And so first off, what we'll do is we'll go over the mid-top 1920s in the black model, which is this pair right here. Both of them come with this nice bag, which is really nice for carrying and using for, I guess, shopping purposes if you wanted to. But this is what the shoe looks like. So for those of you that don't know about Feiyue's, they were originally a Chinese company that actually were more like a minimalist shoe for Kung Fu, and it traditionally were used with the Shaolin monks. But then this French company basically took over and branched off and took the style of the shoe and replicated it in France. I don't remember, in the early 2000s. And so this is the French version. The Chinese version you actually can purchase online as well, but I just went with these as far as the simplicity of it. But they're going to be very similar to Converse design. So what you have is a lace-up design. This is the canvas model. Basically, it's all canvas here, says Feiyue across here, and this is their general emblem for a lot of their shoes, where it's this blue and red stripe across it. But they've got wide variety of color options that offer different canvas colors, colors for the actual emblem here, whether the emblem's just white, black. So really looking online at the different options, but really plenty of options if you want. And then in general, this is kind of the sense of what it looks like. So it says Feiyue here, says 1920, which is their specific model, has lace-ups with basically metal loops across the top of it, and it's a nice canvas integrated design with seams and stitching that's really integrated there. And so that's the general sense of what it kind of looks like that from that standpoint. As far as the sole of the shoe, it's going to be a more minimalist design. These specific models are going to have this black emblem here, but if you look at different companies, some of these will be green, and other, like I think it's green and red, and they'll have a triangle instead. So you have to look at it, and that's an easier detail just to distinguish between the French version and the other versions. I'm sure other people know about this, but the sole is basically this rib design across all of it. It's going to be a very minimalist design where it conforms to your foot very easily. It's going to be very, very flexible. I actually still have the insert here, so that's why it's kind of limited, but plenty of range of motion right out of the box as far as this. So a lot of people use this as an all-around sneaker or for parkour. I'm going to be using this for either work purposes or just walking around. I just was looking for a sneaker that was more minimalist. So that's the sole. It's all integrated there. Usually a lot of people say that the sole works really well for a period of time, but what happens is as these treads start to wear, it gets flatter, and you do lose grip there, and at that point sometimes it makes sense to purchase a new pair, but at $20 it's a really affordable price. And then on the front here they have like an integrated extra level of rubber to protect the toe, so that it doesn't have excess wear and split the bottom there. And then it does have an integrated toe protection here with extra rubber across the top of the shoe, which is nice. So that's kind of the gist of the overall shoe. This is what the other one looks like. It says Feiyue on the back here, but that's what it looks like in the black model. I'll say that for sizing, it's pretty difficult to size these. So they only come in single unit sizes. So I wear a 10.5, so I had the option of picking a 10 or an 11. Initially, I actually purchased these in a size 11 because a lot of people say these run small and narrow, and I actually found that it was just too loose for my foot. So these are going to be a 10, and we'll have to try on and see the fit. But this is what they look like in the black model. So we'll put those to the side now, and then we'll actually take the white ones as well, which are going to be virtually identical. It's just going to be white instead. I purchased both of these just because I was looking for kind of a new shoe that was different. But this is what the white model looks like. So virtually identical as far as general style. It says Feiyue here in black instead, has the white and red like emblem across the front here. And then the shoelaces have like silver tabs here, which is actually cool. In general, I think this is pretty impressive. It's a pretty cool shoe. And then it's all white here across it. So I think this is a pretty cool shoe for white. I don't really usually wear white, but in general, it's a pretty impressive shoe. But this is what they look like side by side for those of you that are interested in this. Additionally, for this model, let me check online. They have a couple other models for the mid 1920s. They have a canvas version of this where it's more of a tan canvas color, but virtually identical to this style. Then they actually have a black model where it's all black for this emblem here. So it basically makes it all blacked out for this, and the actual sole is black as well. So it's a good all-around black shoe. And then they also have a white model as well where it's virtually identical to this, but it's all white. So you have white here and the sole is white as well. So for those of you that want less like design or like emblems from the company, you can get an all black shoe, an all white shoe. The canvas is probably pretty nice here too, because the white, if it starts getting messy, it's going to look kind of gross. So the canvas might hide that as well. So that's it for the mid 1920s as far as look. What I'll do is I'll throw these on my feet now, give you a sense of what they look like and what they feel like as well. Okay, so here are the two models for the mid 1920s. We'll try on the black ones first. As you recall, I did mention that I usually wear a 10.5 for these, and I initially purchased a size 11 because a lot of people recommend going with a size up because they do tend to run smaller and narrower. However, that was just, it had too much excess material, and so these are actually a size 10. And they are pretty snug to start as far as the feel. So let me throw both shoes on real quick and I'll give you a sense of feedback as far as the size and fit. But it is kind of frustrating that they do not have it in a size 10.5 because really that probably would be a better fitter overall. I'm not entirely sure why they don't. But as you can tell, these are pretty snug where I do have to loosen up the laces a good deal to get the shoe on, which is not ideal, but basically on my feet now, pretty easy as far as that. Now what we'll do is just lace these up entirely to get a sense of what they feel and look like with the laces all the way. I'm actually going to loop the top one as well, which wasn't previously looped. So it does take some time to put the shoe actually on if you run into sizing issues. One thing I did want to show you here is that they actually have this like integrated design where the tongue of the shoe actually folds over onto this part here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's nice because it keeps the tongue snug once you bring the laces down. So that's nice there. But we'll just tighten this up all the way. All right, so that's what they look like on my actual feet. So overall, I'll say that they are a little bit snug. So my toe is pretty much all the way here at the tip of the shoe, and so it's basically snug all the way there. And in general, it is decently tight across the top here. So it's tight across the here where it's a little bit narrower. and tight across here. And then on the heel here, there is a sense of looseness along the heel where I wish the top of the shoe here slid up a little bit higher where it got around the top of my heel, because the top of my heel here is sticking out slightly. So what happens is when I'm moving like this, I could feel it smooth just a little bit too much, where if it was a little bit higher, it would be a little bit more comfortable. But overall, I'll say that first impressions as far as fit, they definitely are tighter than I would like, being a size smaller. However, when I put the 10 or the 11 on, there was way excess material here, and it actually was like, I don't even know, a centimeter further. So I like shoes tighter in general, but these are not the best of fit. I played with the idea of actually returning these. However, I chose to keep them just because they are only $20. So if anything, I try them out and I'm out only $20. If not, if I end up liking these, they've got a ton of variety as far as color options where I could probably use these shoes the rest of my life and save a ton of money from sticking with these. But this is what they look like in general, from the top, from the side, okay, from the back, okay, and then from the other side. As far as the sole of the foot, it is very, very mobile. You can easily move with these straight out of the packaging. I would assume that they will break in further because they are rubber, but there is a little bit of motion in the heel here where it's just not as snug as I'd like. It's not wrapping around my ankle as much, where I get a slight motion here when moving around, which just isn't ideal there, and that's related to the size. But overall, the size look, or the look of the shoe is really nice. I like the design elements. I like that you have the option of purchasing this in black and white and canvas, so that sort of thing. You can go all black, all white. The mid tops do slide a little bit higher. They also have low tops as well, which are very similar to the classic like Converse design as well, where this just doesn't slide across the ankle. So plenty of color options as far as design features there. And so what we'll do now is I'll set up the laces on the white ones and just throw these on so you can get a sense of what those look like as well. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here are the white ones, virtually identical as far as the overall design. It's just white with the Feiyue labeling on the side here. As far as fit, virtually identical. What I am noticing is my left foot, which tends to be a little bit bigger than my right foot, does fit a little bit more snug where I don't have as motion in the heel here. But on the right foot here, I do get a lot of motion. As you can see here, it's a little bit looser here where it's just a little bit of play of excess material where it's not as conform to your foot there, so when you move, there's a little bit of motion there. And then very similarly, the style, my toes all the way front here, but it's not too tight there. I'm hoping that as these break out, especially break in, especially being canvas, they'll loosen up and my feet will feel a little bit more comfortable there. But we'll do it now is we'll just get a sense of what these look like as well. So this is what they look like from the top, the side, the back, okay, the other side, and then the bottoms here. But overall, fits pretty well, minus this like motion in the heel. To be honest, I'm like on the fence about these. Typically I would return these, but at only $20, I feel like I'll try them out and just see. And if I don't like them, I'm just out $20 for these. But these are the Feiyue Mid 1920s. Currently you get these on Amazon or on Feiyue's website for only $20. They're usually priced at $40, but they've been listed at $20 for quite some time. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of the build as far as the construction, the canvas design, the design elements. For $20, it's definitely not a piece of junk from that standpoint. So it's a good shoe that if the size fits and you find it comfortable and you like the design elements, this is a great shoe that's much cheaper than alternatives. The fact that it's more minimalist designed, is very malleable as far as the sole, and has like this thick rubber construction, means that it should last for some time. And if it doesn't last, depending on how long it lasts, you could just replace them for $20, which is really nice. They've also got a wide variety of color options as far as the black, the white. They have the all black, they have the all white, the canvas, and the mid tops. And then the low tops, they have plenty of options as well. So if you can find this shoe in a good size and fit and you like it, you really got all the varieties of options of wearing this as far as different styles and that aspect of things. So we'll have to see how these work over time. What I'll do is I'll just start wearing them, and then I'll circle back over time to see kind of my general sense. But I'm definitely going to just keep these, try them, break them in, and just see how they fit. I also have the vegan model as well in the low tops, so check out that video as well. I'll do that now, and I'll post it as well following this video. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.